What's up, people? It's your guy, Metamorphosis, and I'm back with another video. I want to drop some word on you that I was running across as I was watching a video that I'll be sharing with you shortly on Average Man Unplugged's channel. Shout out to Rome for pulling this video out of the vault of other YouTube content creators or TikTok or whichever platform he found this. I want to thank you, because this is a nugget. This is a good nugget for brothers to learn from. But let me start with some word. And this is from Proverbs chapter 31, verses 1 through 3. And it reads, "The words of King Lemuel, the utterance which his mother taught him. What, my son? And what, son of my womb? And what, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to that which destroys kings." Now, at first blush, looking at that, it may be common to think that she's talking about sex. But that's not what she's talking about here. She's talking about his ability to reason and remain reasonable when dealing with women. Yes, obviously women can drain you if that's your thing. If that's all you into every day, yeah, that can become a very draining situation. But she's talking about the mental aspect when she talks about strength. A man's strength is in his ability to remain reasonable and be able to reason under pressure in the face of emotion. Women are 150% emotion when they talk to you. Everything a woman is saying, that every word that is coming out of her mouth is tied to an emotional experience in her life. Men, we have logic. God blessed us with the ability to be logical. That's why I was in the store yesterday, and this couple was shopping, and as the woman walked by me, she said to her significant other, "Oh, don't mention nothing else to me about money. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of you talking about money." And women, it's logical for us to think that way. I don't know how y'all see money, and it really doesn't matter to me how you see money. But if you're trying to rock with me, that's going to be an important factor and possibly a deal breaker. But back to our story, back to the beginning of what this video is about. In this video I'm about to show you, this lady explains the power of logic, and she explains it in a way that, guys, if after watching this video, if you still believe for whatever reason that logic is not power, I don't know I can't help you. I'm sorry, I can't help you. And I don't want to degrade guys who may adopt or may not adopt this theory, but I'm telling you, for your existence, guys, our power is in our strength, and our power is in our ability to remain logical in the face of emotion. We can't win that battle, fellas. When men get emotional, typically confrontation follows. And sometimes if that confrontation is not, or let me back up, if that physicality gets out of hand, people can get hurt. And even the aggressor can come away either doing some time above ground or below ground. I'm just being real, okay? I got to keep it real with y'all fellas. Far too many of us are in positions right now. Some of us are doing time because we got out of our logic and into our emotion. And if you take anything away from this, you must understand, for those of you who are in volatile situations, volatile relationships, you got to pay attention to this. If every day is drama, every moment you walk into that abode, home, and it's drama, there's a reason behind that. I won't get into the details of that, but you must remain logical. You must remain calm, because you can't think. Gentlemen, we can't think under a lot of emotion. If you listen to the average sister today, they talk about emotional intelligence. That's not our thing. Ladies, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. That's not our thing, ladies. Our thing is logic. Our ability to remain logical in the face of tyranny, which is a woman's emotion. Women pour emotion. When they're talking, everything is tied to an emotion. Now, those women who know how to articulate that in a way that is non-threatening to a man's ability to remain logical is called feminism. But a woman who's attacking your ability to remain logical, that's called masculinity. She's challenging your ability to remain logical and drag you in to the emotional arena, which that's a fight, gentlemen, we cannot win. We can't win it because they can get more emotional. Okay, as they get more emotional and we get drawn into that, our reasoning evades us. All of a sudden, reasoning is gone. Now you're sitting up there arguing about stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with the conversation. Because y'all know women like to move the goalposts. As soon as you get them painted into a corner on one subject, they'll switch gears and change it to an entirely different situation. And because you're not in your logic, you miss the transition in the conversation. And you just go on and on with each changing transition, with each episode changing in the middle of the conversation, because you're in your emotion and not in your logic. You get taken out of the fight. She has you right where she wants you. Not thinking, not critically thinking in the face of emotion. If you remain calm, resolute in the face of emotion, even if you have to walk out of the room or leave the residence momentarily, do what you must to maintain your ability to remain logical and to be able to reason. If you can't have a conversation calmly with this young lady, with this person, let's say in this case in a relational component, with this young lady, with this woman, that's a problem, guys. That's a serious problem. Watch this video and I'll be back with a final conclusion. Pay attention. Lock in on what this sister is saying. She's dropping bars. And I mean that. The lady is dropping bars. Fellas, you gotta listen to this.
I find it very hard to admit to a man that I'm wrong. And arguing with men is the most annoying thing ever because you men use logic. Like us women, we just want to argue with emotion, but you men, you use too much logic, too many facts. Like when you're arguing with a man, there is no emotion involved in their argument. It's just, you did A and B, which caused me to do C, and that's why we're at D. And I'm like, but, because of the... They don't want to hear it. They they don't want to hear it. And that's why I hate admitting to men that I'm wrong, because they've spat so many facts at me that if I even admit I'm wrong, I'll just look so incompetent.
See what I'm...
What more needs to be said? What more needs to be said? You see how his logic even brought her over into a context where she realizes she's talking crazy. And fellas, if you, ladies, just bear with me on this now. If you give a woman 30 seconds to just ramble on, I promise you, she will contradict herself in 30 seconds. You watch the average TikTok about anything, passport bros. Listen to those women when they talking about passport bros. Within 30 seconds, you'll hear a contradiction. And you know, when you run into a contradiction, that means that person doesn't lack clarity of thought, because she's in her emotion. She's not thinking clearly. And just imagine, here you are trying to reason with that. Fellas, if you feel the boiling point coming on while you're talking to someone, remove yourself from that context. God bless him wherever he is. Dr. Joe Williams, psychology teacher, Texas Southern University. The most profound man made a profound statement. I'll never forget it. I share this with people that I think that will listen, and I'm going to share this with you now. He said, if logic was standing in the middle of a room that has 2 doors, and emotion enters through one door, logic will take the nearest exit. Let me say that again. He said, if logic is standing in the middle of a room with 2 doors on opposite ends of the room, and emotion comes in one of those doors, logic will take the nearest exit. Fellas, stop exposing yourself to all of this drama. Fruitless drama. If that conversation is not leading toward unity, or you coming together on an agreement to how you're going to move the relationship or the family forward in a way that is beneficial to the whole, you need to step back, think about what you all are talking about. I'll get into this a lot deeper as I break down future videos, and I'm going to show you the power of logic. I'm your guy, Metamorphosis. I promise to always be compelling, insightful, inspirational, and thought-provoking. Hey, you all keep subscribing. I'm going to keep pushing out content that I think is relevant, that will help you get over this hump. Fellas, we got to stay logical. I'm out. God bless you and yours. Have a blessed day.